This is Mansoor Hassan. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can create virtual networks in Azure. So for this, you need to log into your Azure console, portal.azure.com, and then navigate. You can search it over here, virtual networks. Okay. Uh, at this window, we need to create a virtual network. Uh, Click on the create button. Now here we need to specify a resource group. Uh, if you don't have anyone, you can create from here. I already have one, so I'm not going to create another resource group. But this is the main resource group. If you delete this resource group, underneath all the resources of this resource group will be deleted by automatically. So you don't need to like delete one by one. But this is a resource group is not our topic, so we just need to select this resource group. And here we need to provide a name for our virtual network. It's a friendly name. We can use any name. Like I'm using uh, prod vnet 01. So here we need to specify a region that we need to like create our virtual network. So here I'm selecting the East US 2. Next, I need to click on the IP addresses. By default, Azure offers an address space of 10.1.0.0/16, but I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna use my own. So I'll be using 192.168.0.0/16 CIDR. And here we can specify IPv6 address space, but at the moment we are not going to use this, so I'm not going to add over here. At the same window, uh, we can assign some subnet, so we can create from here as well, or we can create later as well. But I'm creating one subnet from here, and then I'll show you how you can create manually subnet from the other window. So I'm saying this name as SN001 dash pub, and here I need to specify the subnet address range. So it could be like 192.168.0.0/24. So this is my here we can specify net gateway if we have, but at the moment I'm not going to focus over there. I just need to add subnet. Next stage is we need to set up a security, like we can enable the firewall at VPC level, or virtual VNet level. We can enable the bastion. We can enable the DDoS protection as well. So at the moment I'm setting up all the values at default. Next is the like you can create tags for this. You can say like name, and you can say prod dash vnet. So this could be your name. Click on the review and create, and wait for the validation to be passed. Once the validation is passed, you can click on the create. Here the validation is passed. You can click on the create. Once you click on the create button, it will submit your deployment. You can navigate to the notification bar to see the progress of your virtual network deployment. So at here you can see your deployment as progress as well. So we need to wait for a while. Meanwhile, it will take a while. Once it's done, we can move it to the our actual resource. Okay, so our deployment is completed. We can click on the go to resource button. And here we can see all the resources and the options. We can see the different default DNS. If you do not want to use Azure DNS, so you can define your own. You can see the connected devices. You can create a subnet from here. We create a one subnet from the creation bootstrap menu. Now we can specify another subnet from here. Uh, we can say that pub SN002 dash 501. So it takes the default range, like previous my subnet is 192.168.0.0/24. It picked up as a 192.168.1.0, and the same options. We can create a security group for network security group, but we can create it later as well. So at the moment, we just need to create a subnet. Okay, so we can see that we have two subnets available over here. We can start creating other things as well, like we can create a network security group. So navigate to here, network security group for, like, so we can create a network security group from here. You can see that there are some security groups, but we need to create our own. So we need to click on the create button, and here we need to select our subscription resource group. Now we can say that nsg 001 dot pub. Here we need to specify the subnet. Maybe we use east us 2, I believe, if I'm not wrong. So here you can specify the tag, and then you can wait for the validation to be done. Once the validation is done, you can click on the create button. So it will initialize your deployment. uh, uh, from here you can see the deployment status. So we need to wait for a while. Meanwhile, the deployment is completed. We can assign this particular network security group to our subnets. It will be done in a moment. So once it's done, then we can assign it to the security groups. So let's go to the resource. Here we can like this security group has some default rules by default, like AWS Azure load balancers are allowed, and all VNet by default, all VNet traffics in Azure are allowed. Like all the subnets are able to interact with each other. You can't deny this, like, or you can override this rule. But this is not our target. We can go to the subnet, and here we need to specify the association of the subnet. So we can select the prod vnet 01. This is the vnet actually. So we can, like, associate a subnet. Let's see if we can assign another one. So we have assigned both subnets to the network security group. All the security security rules we created over here, that will be applicable to the both subnets. If we allow some traffic from here, then all the rules will be applicable to the both subnets. So it's more like we created a stateless firewall. So this is it for the lecture, and in next lecture we will see some more content. Till then, thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.